ngitihin, mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay, sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan, walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng puso, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan.
Alright, this is the National Basketball League, the NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown ng basketball TV. This is the semifinals, our second game for the day, for the evening. We have the Dasamariñas Ballers against the Bulacan Makabayan, number 5 seed versus the number 1 team in the NBL. Thank you guys for joining us. My name is Andre Go, and I'm going to be here for the entire second game. Thank you for bearing with us. We had a few technical difficulties over here. We had an unforeseen circumstance that forced us to push the game a bit back. But thank you for joining us. So this is our 2018 NBL playoffs. Again, earlier, the Laguna Pistons beat the Parañaque Aces to force a do-or-die game. And now we have the Bulacan Makabayan with the twice-to-beat advantage against the Dasamariñas Ballers. So that is our playoff bracket so far. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us on Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us. Again, as I said earlier, there was an unforeseen circumstance that forced us to push the game a bit further, a bit back for a few hours. But thank you guys for joining us, and thank you for being here. And these are a couple of highlights from the past game as the Dasamariñas Ballers clinched their playoff life against the Kamsur Express, beating them 76-72. And in that game, they shot very well from the field, 31 of 76, rebounded a lot, 55 rebounds, and the best player of the game was Mark Sornet with 14 points and 3 rebounds. Very efficient, 6 of 11 from the field. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the Dasamariñas Ballers. So let's see if they can force another twice-to-beat game. I mean another do-or-die game if they beat the Bulacan Makabayan. And of course, on the other end, this is our matchup for today. Stopping exits or making an entrance, because the Dasamariñas Ballers don't want to exit the league yet. But the Bulacan Makabayan, of course, want to enter the finals. So in their last matchup, field goals 34 out of 94 for the Dasamariñas Ballers, and for Bulacan 28 of 64. They shot the ball less but more efficiently. Free throws a lot for Bulacan Makabayan, 32 out of 43. That is 32 free throws against the 11 of the Dasamariñas Ballers. And rebounding, we got 53 to 47. A bit tied right there. And we have the points in the paint, 52 for the Dasamariñas Ballers and 40 for the Bulacan Makabayan. Bench points, though, in favor of Bulacan because they had 54 points from their bench. A huge boost for them compared to the 23 points of the Dasamariñas Ballers. So let's see if Bulacan can defend their home court, as we can see the players of the Dasamariñas Ballers getting ready to start in our game this evening in a packed gym right here at the Baliwag Star Arena in Bulacan, as we have our best players of the past two games for or the past games for both teams. We have John Cantimbuhan and Dominic Fajardo. John Cantimbuhan for Dasamariñas Ballers averaging 21.7 points per game with 6 rebounds and 3 assists, while Dominic Fajardo doing everything with 18.7 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals in their last 3 games. They're carrying the load, as these two teams, of course, are the MVPs or candidates for MVPs for our league. So these guys have been carrying their teams to their respective standings, as they once again want to lead their team to another win today. So ladies and gentlemen, let's throw it to our arena announcer for the starting lineups.
Against your very own Bulacan Makabayan on the 2018 NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. And now it's time to meet the starters of both teams, beginning with the Dasamariñas Ballers Club. Starting at forward number 7, Banjo Amponin. The other forward, number 18, Jeff Akayin. At guard, number 15, John Gabion. At center, number 22, JP Rabe. And also at guard, number 0, Puroy Cantimbuhan. Head coach for the Dasamariñas Ballers Club is Ashley Guru. And now, let's meet the starting five of your Bulacan Makabayan. Starting at guard, number 14, RJ Ramirez. At forward, number 21, Jeric Sumampong. Also at forward, number 8, Paulo Andres. At center, number 4, Joseph Celso. And also at guard, number 6, Angel Landayan. Head coach for the Bulacan Makabayan is Chris Baloyon. The referees for the ball game are Arman Buenaventura, Eddie Vista,
And this is our starting lineups for both teams. For the Dasamariñas Ballers, Contembuan and Gabion at guards. At forwards, Akain and Amponin. And of course, at forward, and at center, we have Rabe. And for the guards of the Bulacan Makabayan, we have Landayan, Ramirez. At center, we have Celso. And our forwards, Sumampong and Andres. So ladies and gentlemen, this is our second game. Our second semifinals game. And our officials, we have Hiram Scott, Arman Benaventura, and Eddie Vista. And we are starting the ball game right now. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our second semifinals game. First possession goes to the Dasamariñas Ballers. First possession is with the Dasamariñas Ballers. Trying to find and score on their first possession, and they do so. Gabion hits with a three-pointer to start our game. Good start for the Dasamariñas Ballers, as Sumampong is now handling for Bulacan. Gets blocked from behind as Contembuan is running down the court. No defenders, kicks it out. Gabion, another three-pointer is good once again. Back-to-back threes for Gabion to open this game. Early 6-point lead for Bulacan. Andres to Landayan. Ramirez, Sumampong once again at the post. Celso fakes to Andres. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Andres fakes. Celso, long jumper, no good. Rebounded by Sumampong. Gabion steals the rebound. Passes over. Passing the ball around. Short jumper for Dasamariñas, no good. Battle for the rebound, taken, but thrown away by Dasamariñas. Ball will go back to Bulacan. No score for them yet. 1 minute and 30 seconds have passed in our first quarter. Celso handing the ball once again to Andres. Andres drives inside. Drops it off to Sumampong. Good play for Bulacan. Bulacan finally on the board with that shot. Gabion handling the basketball. Passing over. Passes to Amponin. Long jumper, no good. Landayan gets the rebound. Running down the court. Nobody, no teammates. To Celso. Celso fakes. Posting up. Nowhere to go. Passes it back to Landayan. Landayan to Andres. Asking for a screen. 8 seconds on the shot clock. To Landayan inside. Recovers. No good with that shot. Contembuan with the basketball to Gabion. Gabion double screen. Looking for an opening. Nowhere to go. Contembuan drives inside. Again Sumampong. Great under layup for Amponin. Ball will go back to the Bulacan Makabayan. That ball was tipped out of bounds by Dasamariñas. So good start for Dasamariñas, leading 8-2 against Bulacan Makabayan. As Paulo Andres inbounds. Ramirez drives. Short jumper is good. Good move by RJ Ramirez. Ball will go back now to Dasamariñas as Gabion is handling the ball once again. Gabion against Ramirez. Hands it off. Akain handing the ball to Contembuan, who drives. Draws the foul. Reach and foul for Landayan or Sumampong. It's against Sumampong, so he's called for that reach and foul. He tried to poke it from behind, gets called for the foul. Dasamariñas handing the basketball. Gabion shoots another three-pointer. He's made two, and that is three. 3 for 3 for Gabion in this first quarter, as he already has 9 points. Celso handing inside. Posting up. Loses the basketball. Shoots once again. Misses that time. Kantimbuhan driving. Tried to sidestep. Fakes. Nowhere to go. Amponin shoots another three-pointer. Celso secures the rebound. Passes it to Ramirez. Ramirez draws the contact. Makes the shot. Scores now 11-6 in favor of Dasamariñas. Shamgod by Gabion. Crosses him over. Another three-pointer for Gabion. Almost makes that one that time. Amponin, Kantimbuhan drives inside. Doesn't draw the foul. No call. Landayan running down court. Numbers are with him. To Celso. Celso. Easy shot for Joseph Celso. Great disciplined basketball by Bulacan, as Dasamariñas just up by 3, even though Gabion has already made 3 three-pointers in the game. Kantimbuhan handling the basketball. Tries inside. Tries to loop it over to his teammate. No call. Tapped away. Dasamariñas still has the basketball. Gabion, another three-pointer. That is good. Beating the shot clock. That is 4 three-pointers for Gabion in this first quarter. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is 4 three-pointers already in the first 5 minutes for Gabion. John Gabion leading the way. Kantimbuhan. Strong drive inside. That shot is good. Forces a timeout from Bulacan, as Dasamariñas is now up by 8. We'll be back. This is the NBL. Ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Halfway point of the first quarter, as we can see the three-pointers of John Gabion. 4 already in this first quarter, as Kantimbuhan completes that Euro step layup to push their lead to 8. They double the score so far of Bulacan. Early still in this game, as Bulacan is now down by 8. Landayan is handling the basketball. Dominic Pardo, one of our players to watch, is now in the game, as well as Arce. So Bulacan bringing the ball around. Arce fakes, drives inside. Scoop layup is good for Arce. So Bulacan just staying in there, as Gabion showing his dribbling skills in this game. Already pulled off the Shamgod. And we have an offensive foul called on the floor. Foul is called on Jeffrey Akain. So the ball will go back to Bulacan. Landayan handling the ball once again, so they're now down by 6. Patient offense so far for Bulacan, not being rattled by those 4 three-pointers of Gabion so far from Dasamariñas. And we have a foul called on Rabe, pulling on Joseph Celso. JP Rabe called for that foul. We have substitutions coming in. Caparida coming in to the ball game. Arce, jumper once again. He made one earlier. Gabion has the basketball now. Fake. Dasamariñas ballers looking for a teammate. 3-point shot. No go. Offensive rebound by Rabe. Powers inside. Completes the offensive putback. Strong move by Rabe. Fajardo handing the basketball to Landayan. Landayan to Andres. Andres looking for a teammate. Asking for that screen. Drops to Joseph Celso. Celso misses the easy layup. Kantimbuhan drives inside. Nowhere to go. Asking for that screen from Rabe. Kantimbuhan. explodes to the ring. Drop pass, but stepping out of bounds. So Dasamariñas, after those 4 3-pointers from Gabion, struggling to find offense then. Landayan handling it once again to Arce. Arce to Fajardo. Here's Fajardo's game. Driving inside. 2 points for Dominic Fajardo, starting off strong. Scores now 18-12. Steal by Arce. Arce to Landayan. Landayan thought about it. Passes to Andres. Andres having a hard time with the basketball. To Landayan. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Didn't know the shot clock. Tried to drive inside. Caparida drives. Ball gets tapped away. Easy shot for Dasamariñas. No go. Landayan gets the rebound as they have numbers on fast break. Andres for 3. Misses. Battle for the rebound. Ball stays with Bulacan.
Foul number 15, John Gabion. Substitutions. Libor Castro for John Gabion. John Gabion for Jimmy Hirabe.
Castro comes in for Dasamariñas ballers, substituting for Gabion, who's hot in this first quarter. Celso handing the basketball, looking for a teammate. Arce gets away. No basket. But a foul is called. So 14 fouls already for Dasamariñas. Remember, in their last game, they gave away 34 or 32 chances at the free throw line for Bulacan. And they're already in the penalty in this quarter. And Dayan driving inside to Celso. Celso fakes it. Andres. Look at the shot clock. Pulls up from 3. Misses. Rebound by Akain. The big bringing the ball down. Drops it off. Blocked by Celso. Great block by Celso. Taking the nudge. Arce gets it. Drives inside. Finds Celso for an easy layup. Misses it once again. So Celso has already missed 2 easy layups inside. But he's playing very well on defense. As the Dasamariñas ballers were out to run.
Foul number 8, Paulo Andres.
Paulo Andres gets subbed out of the game.
Substitutions.
Joseph Celso also out of the game. Subbed by El Yamil and Kudia. Katimbuhan still in the game against Landayan. Asking for that screen. Trying to ask for that switch. Great recovery by Dominic Fajardo. And a foul is called on the floor.
Foul number 6, Angel Landayan.
Landayan gets called for that foul.
Mark Sobat for Jeff Landayan.
Landayan gets subbed out.
For De La Cruz for Angel Landayan.
De La Cruz also comes in
14 seconds.
for Bulacan. As Fajardo tried to tap it away, De La Cruz against Katimbuhan. Gets trapped in the corner. Great defense from Bulacan, pressuring the Caparida drops it off. Power move gets blocked by Dominic Fajardo as De La Cruz tried to run out. And Bulacan is now in the penalty, so they will shoot 2 free throws. Great defense from Dominic Fajardo, anticipating the bump. He gets it at the top of the jump. Villadares tried to muscle his way to no avail against Dominic Fajardo. De La Cruz first free throw is good. So Bulacan is chipping away at that lead as Gabion just made those 4 3-pointers to give them a boost on offense for the Dasamariñas ballers, but Bulacan is now chipping it away as Sornet is bringing down the ball for the Dasamariñas ballers. So Dasamariñas, Villadares, Caparida, power move inside, great move by Caparida, everything but the shot. De La Cruz gets it, Arce drives to the middle. Tries to draw the contact. No go. Kudia tries for the offensive rebound. Players running down the court. Katibuhan makes that shot. Stop the run. Elyamil. Easy layup for Elyamil. Elyamil, I mean. Katibuhan dribbling the ball. He's been good so far in this quarter. De La Cruz. Fajardo stopping that screen. Double teaming Katibuhan. Katibuhan nowhere to go. Short jumper for Dasamariñas is good. Fajardo, no time left. Ball goes out of bounds. 1.2 seconds left in our first quarter. Last shot time for Bulacan. Let's see what they can make out of this possession. De La Cruz, short jumper, no go. That is the end of our first quarter. Dasamariñas Ballers come out hot, 22-16, up against the Bulacan Makabayan. We'll be back. This is the NBL at tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. And we're back. This is the start of our second quarter. Thank you for watching us on BTV and of course on Facebook Live. As the ball is with the Bulacan Makabayan, Arce is handing the ball, gives it to Fajardo. Drops it off to Arce, but the ball gets stolen away by Caparida. Great play by Caparida, who drives it all the way, switches hand in mid-air. Great play for him. And we have a foul on the floor. Sornet gets called for that first foul. Elyamil inbounding the ball, looking for a teammate. De La Cruz gets it. Asking for that screen. Uses it. Gets it to Elyamil. Elyamil tries to drive inside, fades away. Misses on the fadeaway, and ball is tapped out of bounds. Ball will go to the Dasamariñas Ballers. Rather, a foul is called on Kudia. As you have De La Cruz and Pingol battling for the ball before it is even inbounded. Caparida gets away from Fajardo. Ball gets blocked by Kudia. I mean. Drops it off to Arce. Arce forces it. Pingol drives inside. That was a wonderful block by Carlo Kudia. Pingol shoots for three. That looks good. No go. Easy shot for Dasamariñas. They have built their first double-digit lead of the ball game. 26-16. De La Cruz having a hard time with the basketball. Almost gets stolen away. Dominic Fajardo to Arce, shoots a three. Arce misses on that three-point shot. Dominic Fajardo drives inside, draws a foul, and one for Dominic Fajardo. Uses that muscle. Almost loses the basketball, recovers in time to shoot that one for a chance for a three-point play at the line. Three arms on Dominic Fajardo and still manages to get it to go in. Free throw to complete the three-point play is good for Dominic Fajardo. Already has 5 points. Castro now handling the basketball. Pingol. Caparida. Drops it off. Easy shot is good for the Dasamariñas Ballers. Castro makes it as Fajardo leaks out for an easy layup. Dominic Fajardo making his presence felt in the second quarter. He's quiet in that first, only 2 points. As Pingol now handling the basketball. Pingol hesitates, drives inside, Ball gets blocked. Kudia gets the rebound, secures it. As Fajardo has the basketball. Can see the opening. Spins. Kudia gets it. Easy layup for Kudia. Kudia and Fajardo recognizing that Dasamariñas ballers don't have any big men inside, forcing the issue. Arce tries to go over the steal. Sornet pulls up from three, misses. Offensive rebound by Caparida. Dominic Fajardo using his strong hands, misses the easy layup. Caparida handing the basketball. Drives inside against Kudia. Kudia, drop pass. No go for Dasamariñas. Arce looks for an opening. Arce draws the foul. Pingol gets called for the foul. As Dasamariñas gave up that foul, 2 free throws for Arce. And Arce, energy guy for the Bulacan Makabayan, makes the first free throw. Arce, second free throw. 2 for 2 for Ken Arce, as they've cut that lead down to 5. As Cantimbuan is back into the ball game, handing the basketball to Castro. Castro to Caparida. Caparida tries to drive inside. No go against Kudia. Kudia showing that verticality. No foul called on him. Kudia muscles inside. Smaller defender. No go. Still gets the offensive rebound. Dominic Fajardo recovers. No go. Still for Bulacan Makabayan. Castro driving inside. Alley-oop to Sornet is a no-go. De La Cruz running down the court. No look passes Fajardo is tapped away by Caparida. Fast-paced action here in our second quarter. Exciting running gun basketball from both teams. As Bulacan coach Chris Baluyot calling out a play. El Yamil gets it to De La Cruz. De La Cruz asking for that screen from Fajardo, and Kudia uses the screen. Kudia gets the basketball. No go with that layup. Lots of easy shots for Bulacan, and finally they made one in that possession. So it's a 3-point ball game. As Cantimbuan drives inside, scoop layup once again. He loves that scoop layup. Pushes it back to a 5-point lead for Dasamariñas. De La Cruz asking for a screen once again. Kudia handing it. Ball gets stolen from Kudia. Cantimbuan against De La Cruz. De La Cruz drops it off to Sornet. Sornet makes it. Timeout called for Bulacan as Dasamariñas pushes the lead back up to 7. Once again, we'll be back. This is the National Basketball League on BTV. And now we are back. Beautiful layup by Cantimbuan. That is his signature shot so far, making those those scoop layups, and in this play on a fast break, assisting to Sornet to push that lead back up to 7. It was down to 3 as Bulacan has been trying to mount a comeback. But Dasamariñas showing energy, showing that they're not just the number 5 seed, they are a force to be reckoned with in these semifinals. De La Cruz calling out a play once again to Andres. Andres to Fajardo. Andres gets away. No call by the referee. As Cantimbuan drives inside. Ball gets blocked by Fajardo. Gets tapped away. As De La Cruz drops it off to Andres. Andres to El Yamil. El Yamil drives inside with the layup. That is no good once again. Bulacan is missing those easy layups. Ball gets blocked by Fajardo. saves the possession. So the ball will stay with Dasamariñas as Bulacan is missing all of those inside easy buckets. Coach Chris Baluya definitely not happy. Castro pulls up. Almost makes that one. Celso handing it to De La Cruz. De La Cruz to Andres. To Eliamil. Open three. No good. Battle for the rebound goes to Joseph Celso as he draws the foul. So the ball will stay with Bulacan. And Dasamariñas now with 4 team fouls. One more gets them over the limit. Caparida comes in once again. Sumampong comes in for Bulacan and Caparida for Dasamariñas. Andres with the inbound. Ball gets tapped away, but Celso saves it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sumampong has it. To De La Cruz. De La Cruz gets away. Ball gets tapped away. Shot clock violation. Good defense by Dasamariñas, not allowing those drop passes from Bulacan. We have substitutions once again coming in. As Kantimbuhan, and we see the coach of Bulacan, Coach Asli Guro. Drop pass to Rabe. Rabe against Celso. To Caparida. Caparida's been hot. Shoots that three-pointer. Makes that three-pointer. Pushes the lead back up to double digits. Caparida now showing some signs of life after that. After missing those shots inside, as Andres' pass gets tapped away. But he drives to the middle. Floater for Andres. No good once again. Sumampong. Sumampong trying to find space inside. Does so. Good play for Sumampong. Cuts the lead down back to single digits. And Timbuan handling the basketball. Bulacan is having trouble with him. And Timbuhan. Drop pass. Rabe, short jumper is good. To Eliamil, quick three. No good. Sumampong gets that rebound. Sumampong powering inside. Back-to-back baskets for Jeric Sumampong. Keeping his team within single digits as Kantimbuhan tries to draw that defender. Eliamil battle for the basketball. Traveling violation for Dasamariñas. As Amponin rolled on the floor with the basketball, so he's called for that traveling. So the ball will go back to Bulacan as they are now down by 8 points after being as close as 3. So Coach Chris Baluyot calling out a play as De La Cruz setting up his teammates. Gives it to Andres. Andres looking for Celso. Celso trying to seal. Ball gets tapped away once again, but the ball eventually gets to Celso. Andres fakes. Short jumper. Nice pass to Celso. Great play. Forces a timeout from Dasamariñas as they are now within 6 points. Bulacan Makabayan against Dasamariñas Ballers. This is the NBL ng tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Back to the ball game. Andres securing that assist. Almost fumbled the ball. Gets it to Celso. And we are at the tail end of our first half. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Dasamariñas Ballers up by 6 after being up by 10 points as Gabion throws another three-pointer long that time. Battle for the rebound. Plenty offensive rebounds for Dasamariñas, but they couldn't get it to go. De La Cruz handing the basketball. De La Cruz to Andres. Andres shoots the three-pointer, misses. Sumampong gets it. Eliamil drives inside. Kicks it out to Paulo Andres. Andres makes that three-pointer finally. Paulo Andres with his fourth three-pointer finally gets one to go. Gabion drives inside, hesitates with that crossover, called for the traveling. That is a dribbling violation by Gabion with that crossover. He lifted his hand over the basketball with that hezi. De La Cruz, Bulacan, now only down by 3 points. Andres drives inside, gets the foul, goes to the free throw line to cut that lead further and cut it to within 1 point. So patient basketball for Bulacan. Not getting rattled by the runs of Dasamariñas. As Andres makes the first free throw, cuts it to 2. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2. Paulo Andres, pangalawang free throw. Makes it 2 for 2. Easy shots for Paulo Andres. Cuts that Dasamariñas ballers lead down to 1. Dasamariñas trying to find some offense as Gabion is handing the basketball. He made 4 3-pointers in the first 5 minutes of the game. As Rabe is handing the basketball now. Amponin to Rabe. Short jumper, he made one earlier. Misses that one, in and out. Sumampong gets it, passes it to Celso. Secures it. Andres feeling it. Shoots that 3-pointer. Rebound goes to Dasamariñas as Castro is dribbling the ball down to Rabe. Rabe misses the easy shot. Andres, easy layup. Kicks it out to El Yamil. Drops it off to Celso. And now they take the lead. Bulacan is up by 1 point now. As Dasamariñas is feeling the pressure. No offense for them in the past few minutes as Kantimbuhan trying to make something happen. Kantimbuhan to Castro. Castro, 3-pointer. No go. Celso secures the rebound. Celso to Sumampong. Sumampong, nowhere to go. Easy shot for Sumampong. Misses it. That's the easiest shot he'll get from that area. Kantimbuhan handling the basketball. He's been quiet. Trying to create something for his team. Kantimbuhan steps back for that 3-pointer. That is good for Kantimbuhan. Gives him the 2-point lead. Gives him back the lead. So exciting action here at the end of our first half. As Bulacan momentarily got the lead but is now down by 2 once again. Celso gets it at the post against Rabe. To El Yamil. El Yamil misses it. El Yamil gets it back. Ties the ball game. El Yamil ties the ball game at 42 as Bulacan is now tied with them. And of course, Dasamariñas calls that timeout with 12.7 seconds left in our first half. Last shot time for them this half. Let's see what they can make out of this possession. If you guys just tuned in, thank you for tuning in to this late game that we have right now. Great play by El Yamil to drop it off to Celso. That's one of the buckets to give them the lead earlier. But now they are tied with Dasamariñas. With 12 seconds left, 12.7 seconds left in our first half. If you guys just tuned in, Dasamariñas ballers were up by 10 points twice in this ball game, but Bulacan has managed to claw their way back to tie the ball game at 42, almost at halftime. One more offensive possession for Dasamariñas. And of course, we have our chairman, Soy Mercado, and of course, our commissioner, Commissioner Nandi Garcia, joining us here at the sidelines, enjoying the basketball. We're all enjoying this basketball game. Very close and exciting game from both teams in a packed Baliwag Star Arena. Thank you to everyone from Bulacan for welcoming the NBL here. Great turnout as our place is packed so far. As Castro is making that first inbound. Kantimbuhan trying to make something happen. Last few minutes. Foul to give for Bulacan. That's just their second foul. Foul on De La Cruz. That's his first foul. As Kantimbuhan tries to get the basketball. Gets it. Rabe has it. Passes it. Tries to pass it inside. Nowhere to go. Another foul is called. That is only the third team foul on Bulacan Makabayan. Second foul on Carlo Cudia. 2.1 seconds left for Dasamariñas. Bulacan using their fouls wisely. Alley-oop pass to Rabe, no go as Andres secures the rebound, and we are tied at halftime after a first half full of runs and exciting leads. Ladies and gentlemen, 42 all for Bulacan Makabayan and the Dasamariñas Ballers. We'll see you guys during half to talk about more about the game. This is the NBL ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. And we are back. This is halftime as we have a tie game at 42 between the Dasamariñas Ballers and the Bulacan Makabayan in the semifinals matchup. And of course, for both teams, we have John Gabion making those 4 3-pointers in that first quarter, in the first 5 minutes, to lead his team with 12 points. On the other end, we have multiple players led by Dominic Fajardo with 7 points for the Bulacan Makabayan to give them a tie ball game as they were down earlier by 10 points, or by as much as 10 points, and they had to claw their way back. Caparida with that 3-pointer in that second quarter, but of course, Bulacan Makabayan won the second quarter against the Dasamariñas Ballers. So it's going to be an exciting second half for this game as we see some highlights from Joseph Celso from Bulacan Makabayan. And of course, that drop pass that gave them a 1-point lead earlier in the ball game. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. And this is our halftime stats. We got, of course, the Dasamariñas Ballers shooting 39%, 18 out of 46, while Bulacan Makabayan missing those easy shots inside earlier, 17 of 46, just 1 field goal away. And of course, due to John Gabion, they have 6 out of 14 from the 3-point land, while 1 for 8. Just the lone 3-pointer of Paulo Andres for 12% for Bulacan Makabayan. Points in the paint, though, dominated by Bulacan with 32. And second chance points also in favor of Bulacan, 13-9. So ladies and gentlemen, that is our halftime stats. And of course, our leading scorers is Gabion with 12, Cantimbuhan with 9, Caparida with 7, Fajardo with 7, Celso with 7, Arce with 6. So those are our leading scorers. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for the rest of the game. So stick with us. This is the National Basketball League on BTV, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. We're back. This is the NBL on BTV. And of course, thank you to everybody watching from Facebook Live on the NBL Philippines Facebook page. Tie game tayo, halftime. Start of the third quarter, 42 all. Ball is with the Dasamariñas Ballers as Rabe is handling the basketball. Passes to Caparida. Trying to look for Cantimbuhan inside. Caparida shoots that 3-pointer. He likes that shot. No go as Arce secures that rebound. Gives it to Pama. Pama back to Arce. Clear lane inside. Drop pass is no good. Cantimbuhan secures the basketball to Rabe. Rabe fakes. Great fake from Rabe to ward off Joseph Celso. Starts off the scoring here in our second half. Asking for that screen. Pama drives inside. Floater, no go. Battle for the basketball, secured by Caparida. Caparida against Cudia. Easy shot for Caparida. 4-point lead for Dasamariñas, coming out strong here in our second half. Pama to Arce. Cudia trying to ask for the basketball. Arce being hounded by Gabion. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Tries to cross it over. Draws the foul. So Arce goes to the line for 2 free throws. Gets bailed out. It's a drive. But clearly contact by Amponin. Joseph Celso comes out. Malyari comes in. Ken Arce made 2 for 2 earlier. Misses the first free throw this time. Arce once again. Misses the second as well, as we have a double foul called on the floor between Rabe and Malyari, as Malyari gets dragged down to the floor. Let's see what happens. Battle for the rebound. Locked elbows as Rabe and Malyari both get fouls on that possession. JP Rabe with the second foul, Malyari with his first. Caparida just made a layup earlier, gives it to Rabe. Rabe wants to go one-on-one against Malyari. Tries to push him away. Gudya successfully steals the ball away as Rabe pushes him down on that loose ball. Rabe with his third foul. That forces his coach to sub him out. Foul trouble for JP Rabe. That's a big blow to the Dasamariñas ballers. But Bulacan still hasn't made a basket in this quarter. Gudya gets it to Fajardo. Fajardo looking for a teammate. Wants one-on-one against Caparida. Spin by Fajardo is no good. Caparida running down the court once again. Sidesteps. Malyari gets it. Arce successfully defends. Arce gets blocked. So both teams showing defense. Malyari with a block on one end. And Dasamariñas counters on the other side. So both teams defending well. As Gudya gets it inside. Gets it, almost gets it to go. Ball goes to Dasamariñas. As Bulacan still hasn't scored in this quarter. Caparida setting it up. Spins. Drops it off to the corner. Three-point shot is good for Dasamariñas. Seven-point lead for Dasamariñas as Bulacan still hasn't scored. Fajardo asking. Alley-oop to Malyari is good. Good play from Dominic Fajardo to Malyari. Basic alley-oop play as Katibuhan is handing the basketball once again. He's been quiet since the second quarter. Drives inside, pushes off, and the basketball is good. Pama handing the basketball once again. Looking for teammates. Gives it to Arce. Arce to Malyari. Malyari to Fajardo. Fajardo gets stuck inside. Finds Gudya. Good pass. Good play from Dominic Fajardo once again, assisting on the last two buckets of Bulacan. Finds Gudya. Lonely inside. Caparida drives. Drops it off. Blocked by Gudya. But they recover. Good job by Gabriana to fight for that offensive rebound. Malyari gets it. Malyari nowhere to go. Gets called for that technical foul as he threw the ball off of the face of a Dasamariñas Ballers player. See the replay over here. Nowhere to go. He just throws it off the face of the Dasamariñas Ballers player. That must have hurt. So that's automatically a technical foul on Malyari. So Bulacan is having a hard time in this third quarter as Dasamariñas shooting hot from the field. Coach Chris Baluyo definitely not liking what his team is showing so far, but they've shown that they could come back as they came back from a 10-point deficit in that first half. But Dasamariñas is being led by their shooters, playing very well in this ball game. Malyari has to sit on the bench. Joseph Celso comes back in. Bulacan having a hard time scoring. Aponin, 2 free throws. Makes the first. Dasamariñas up now by 8 points once again. Trying to push it to 9. They do so. 9-point lead para sa Dasamariñas. And they still have the basketball. As they've come out hot in this second half. As our Bulacan crowd looks worried for their team. Gabriana handing the basketball. Foul is called on Bama against Kantimbuhan.
Foul on number 9, JP Pama.
Bama gets subbed out. Landayan comes back into the ball game.
For Jackpot Pama. Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Kantimbuhan to inbound. Dasamariñas calling out a play. 3-point shot once again. Almost goes in once again for Dasamariñas, and a foul is called against Gabriana, over the back foul on Gabriana. So the ball will go back to Bulacan as they dodge a bullet. That well executed play by Dasamariñas. Landayan to Arce. To Fajardo. Fajardo passes it around. Kudia ends up with Arce to Celso inside. He likes that post position. Celso drops it off to Kudia to Fajardo. Fajardo gets it to go in. Just a 6-point ball game. 6-point ball game. 7-point ball game, I mean. Sorry about that. As the Ballers lead by 7 points, 55-48. Kantimbuhan drives inside. He likes those shots. Misses that time. Battle for the loose ball goes to Dominic Fajardo. And that is foul called on the Dasamariñas Ballers as Dominic Fajardo is going up for the layup. Gabion gets called for the foul.
15, John Gabion. That's his second personal foul. 2 free throws, Dominic Fajardo.
So Bulacan trying to claw their way back again. Same story as the first quarter as Dominic Fajardo gets that one to roll in. And we have, of course, Miss Rose Montreal joining us right here. Thank you. Very happy with the game today. Happy with the very exciting game that we have. Caparida inbounding the basketball. Caparida gets the ball back. Sees an opening against Fajardo. Drives inside. Scoop layup is good for Caparida. Great move against Fajardo. Takes the bump, but goes under for that layup. Caparida goes to the line. Caparida. Free throw is good. Completes a 3-point play. Pushes that lead back down to 8. Fajardo gets subbed out by Paulo Andres. Was very good in that first quarter. First half, I mean. Landayan to Arce. Gets it to Andres. Bad pass by Paulo Andres. Caparida gets the ball back, running down the court. Kantimbuhan handing the basketball, calling out a play, setting his teammates up. And we have an offensive foul on the floor. Gabriana gets called for that foul as he extended his arms and pushes Arce away. Referee see that, he gets called for the foul. Landayan has been quiet. Andres trying to find Celso, gets it to Celso. Celso powering inside. Gets blocked. Kantimbuhan drives inside. He likes those layups. Ball goes to the Bulacan Makabayan. Gabriana comes out. As battle for the loose ball, the referee see it. But the ball will stay with Bulacan, or will go to Bulacan rather. Celso inside once again. Powering inside. Finally draws a foul. He's been asking for that foul since early on in the quarter. Finally gets it. Amponin gets called for that foul. Akayin comes in for Caparida. Joseph Celso, 2 free throws, made 2 earlier in the game. Makes the first one. So Bulacan still staying within striking range. But Dasamariñas proving to be the attacker so far in this game. As Castro is handling the basketball right now against Arce. Arce gets called for that foul. Already in a penalty. So Castro will go to the free throw line. So both teams now early in the penalty. 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in our third quarter, as both of them already in the bonus. Sornet comes into the ball game. Castro first free throw is good. Pushes that lead back up to 7. Castro, second free throw. Misses the second free throw as Celso recovers the rebound. Landayan gives it to Arce. Arce to Landayan to Andres. Andres drives inside. Lefty layup is good for Paulo Andres. Castro handing the basketball once again. Calling out a play. Castro uses that crossover. Sornet pulls up from 3. Is good for 3. Pushes that lead back up to 8. Bulacan can't seem to trim that lead. Great shooting from Dasamariñas. Celso loses the basketball. Castro handing it. 3-pointer. Misses. Secured by Kudia. Kudia to Paulo Andres, driving inside once again. Misses on that one as Landayan gets the rebound. A foul is called on the floor, so Bulacan will go to the free throw line once again. Amponin gets called for that foul. Amponin has his third foul, holding Celso with that rebound. So Celso will go to the free throw line where he made 1 of 2 earlier. Villadares comes back into the ball game. Joseph Celso, first free throw. No good, too short. He's missed his last 2 free throws. Trying to cut that lead down to 7. Joseph Celso misses on both free throws. Doesn't take advantage of the penalty situation. Ball being handled by Dasamariñas, asking for a screen. Castro handing it. Pulls up from 3, way downtown, too short. Ball goes back to Bulacan. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in our third quarter. Castro hit all air in that one. De La Cruz comes in for Landayan. Andres inbounds it to De La Cruz. De La Cruz played well in that first quarter. Gives it once again to Celso. They like that matchup. Celso kicks it out. Too short on that 3-pointer. Called for the travel. So the ball will stay with Dasamariñas. Will go back to Dasamariñas. Akain handing the basketball against Andres. Calling out the play, asking for that screen from Villadares. Hands it up to Sornet. Sornet made 1 earlier. Tries to make it 2. No go. De La Cruz handing the basketball once again. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this quarter. Bulacan can't find consistent offense. De La Cruz to Arce. Arce handing it against Sornet. De La Cruz asking for that screen. Drives baseline. Loses the basketball. And we have a scuffle inside. Let's see where the ball goes. The ball will stay with Bulacan. With 2 seconds on the shot clock. Ball gets tapped away in that play. Joseph Celso comes out of the ball game as Fajardo comes back in. Last 2 minutes of the quarter.
2 seconds on the shot clock. 2 seconds to shoot.
Trying to call out that play. Ball gets tapped away. 1 second on the shot clock. Caparida comes in once again. Villadares comes out. Chess matches between the coaches in this game, setting up the matchups that they like. 1 second left. Kudia gets it, draws the foul to salvage that possession. Lucky break for Bulacan. De Los Santos gets called for the foul. Good pass by Andres, but Bulacan hasn't made their free throw so far. Kudia, first free throw is good. Finally, they make a free throw. Puts that lead down to 7. Right here at the Baliwag Star Arena in Bulacan. Our Bulacan fans over here feeling uneasy as Kudia knew that was going to miss. Lane violation for him. Lead is just 7 for Dasamariñas. Good third quarter for Dasamariñas as Coach Chris Baluyot not happy with his team. De Los Santos gets the basketball against Fajardo. Draws the foul, +1 to push it to 10 points. Fajardo gets called for his second foul. De Los Santos with a great drive, faking that handoff. De Los Santos to complete the three-point play. Misses. Andres secures a rebound. Last 2 minutes of the third quarter. Ball gets stolen away. Easy layup for Sornet. Fajardo drives inside. Easy layup for Dominic Fajardo. Counters inside. Cuts that lead back down to 9 points. 57-66. Paulo Andres has been throwing the ball away for the Bulacan Makabayan. Not taking care of that basketball. Caparida. Caparida against Kudia. Caparida, short jumper. Too short. Andres grabs that rebound. Driving inside. Free lane for Andres. Strong foul from Dasamariñas. So Paulo Andres will go to the free throw line. De Los Santos gets called for that foul. As both teams early in the bonus in this quarter, as early as 5 minutes. Andres trying to take advantage of the free throw line, where his team has struggled this game, but he makes that one. Kudia and Celso have made 1 or 2, as we see our Bulaqueños uneasy, looking very worried for this team. Struggling in this third quarter. Andres misses that one. 1 for 2 once again for Bulacan, not making their free throws. 8-point lead. Kudia secures that steal. Drives inside. Gives it to Arce. Arce shoots a three-pointer. Too short. Secured by Sornet. Caparida fakes. Gets blocked by Fajardo. Great block by Dominic Fajardo. De La Cruz to Fajardo. Fakes. Drops it off. Gets called for the foul. So once again, Bulacan will go to the free throw line where they've only hit 50% in their last 3 trips to the free throw line. 3 out of 6 so far as Dominic Fajardo gets that block cleanly against Caparida. Junard Caparida trying to challenge the defense. Gets blocked. Dominic Fajardo misses on that one. So Bulacan, lots of chances at the free throw line. Has missed 4 already. But he salvages the possession. Down to 7 points for Dasamariñas. 44 seconds left in the quarter. Castro handing the basketball. Calling out a play. Caparida. Sornet. Free inside. Easy shot for Sornet. De La Cruz to Sumampong. Another foul called against Dasamariñas. They're just giving up the fouls as Bulacan is not taking advantage of their trips to the free throw line. Sumampong goes for 2 more. Misses once again at the free throw line. So Bulacan struggling. Missed 5 free throws already at the free throw line. Not taking advantage. Sumampong, second free throw. Misses once again. Ball will stay with Bulacan. Gatibuan comes in for De Los Santos.
14 seconds to shoot.
Paulo Andres inbounding, looking for his teammate. Finds De La Cruz at the corner. De La Cruz can't handle the basketball. Sornet misses the easy layup. De La Cruz out of control, drops it off. Reverse layup. As Ramirez gets it to go. Salvages the quarter, 7-point lead for the Dasamariñas Ballers as Sornet misses that easy layup and Bulacan counters on the other end. So we're in for an exciting fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen, as the Dasamariñas Ballers are trying to create an upset in this game, 68-61 at the end of the third quarter. Back to the ball game. This is the fourth quarter of our second game here on NBL Philippines, as the Dasamariñas Ballers trying to force a do-or-die game if they win this one against the twice-to-beat Bulacan Makabayan, who are down by 7 points. Can't find any rhythm in this game as the Dasma Ballers just making those shots left and right, seeking their three-pointers, as Bulacan has only made 1 3-pointer in the entire game. But they have the first possession. De La Cruz handing the basketball. Gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez puts the ball down on the floor, gets trapped in the corner. Battle for the basketball, goes to De La Cruz. De La Cruz drives inside, drops it out to Fajardo, who couldn't handle the pass. So good defense from Dasamariñas in a pretty high-scoring game, 68-61. Cantimbuan handling the basketball. Cantimbuan fakes the three, drives inside against Fajardo. Nowhere to go. And we have an unsportsmanlike foul, as it was a breakaway foul, breakaway layup for Bulacan. They gave up that foul, so we have another foul on Rabe. That is the fourth. That is a fourth foul on JP Rabe. That is a big blow once again, because he is the main big man for the Dasma Ballers. As Ramirez goes to the free throw line. This is the story so far for Bulacan. They've been getting their chances at the free throw line, but they haven't made their shots. They've missed 6 free throws, or 7 free throws, and they miss another one. So Bulacan going cold from the free throw line. Easiest shot in basketball. 2 for 2 is missed by Bulacan. Can't buy a bucket from the free throw line. Sumampong gets it to De La Cruz. De La Cruz to El Yamil, to Fajardo. Fajardo drives inside. Can't get it to go. Sornet drives. Draws a foul. Almost gets it to go in, so he will go to the free throw line. So Sornet goes to the free throw line, as the Dasma Ballers have made their free throws on the other side. Fajardo comes out, Celso comes in. Sornet, first free throw. Manages to go in. Pushes that lead to 8 again. Sornet playing very well for the Dasma Ballers. Second free throw is good for Sornet. 9-point lead for the Dasma Ballers. First minute of our fourth quarter has gone by, as Andres is handling the basketball. Gets it to Joseph Celso in the corner. Drops it off. No foul call on De La Cruz. Katimbuhan to the corner. Sornet is open. Misses that free throw. Misses that free shot, I mean. De La Cruz trying to force that issue. Crosses over. Drops it off to Sumampong. Great pass. Foul is called. So we have a foul on the floor. Bulacan trying to assert themselves down low.
Foul number 7, Banjo Aponin.
Aponin gets called for that foul.
Second team foul.
Grabbing onto Celso once again. Villadares comes in. As Gabion has come in once as well as he hasn't made a three-pointer since those 4 early in the game. He's made already 1 after the 4 early. He made 1 in the third quarter, I mean. Eliamil to Andres. Andres, short jumper. Misses once again, so Bulacan can't buy buckets. Gabion handing the basketball. 9-point lead for the Dasma Ballers. Gabion, he likes that shot. Misses on that one. Sumampong gets it. Battle for the rebound will remain with the Dasma Ballers as the Bulacan Makabayan were competing against each other.
14 seconds to shoot.
Kantibuan to inbound. Sumampong doesn't want to pass it. Drives inside, easy layup for Sumampong. Misses the easy layup. Castro handing the basketball to Gabion. Gabion crosses over to Villadares. Gabion gets it back, three-pointer, misses. Celso secures the rebound to Sumampong. Sumampong gets it. Let's see if he can make it this time. Makes it, plus the foul for a chance for a three-point play where he missed 2 free throws earlier. The foul line hasn't been good for the Bulacan Makabayan as they have been missing their shots over there. Sumampong at the free throw line. He's missed his last 2 shots. But he makes it that time to complete the three-point play to cut down that lead to 6. Elamil handing the basketball to Sumampong. Villadares. Celso with the defense. Misses. Akain misses 2 easy shots. Andres drives inside. Lefty, righty layup, I mean. Slips again. Akain handing the basketball to Katimbuhan. Sees the trees. Decides to pull it back. Gabion passes the corner. Dasma likes to shoot the 3. Drops it out to Villadares. Villadares tries to power inside. Good pass to Cain. Finally makes up for the last shot. As the Dasma Ballers have built another 8-point lead. Timeout for the Bulacan Makabayan. We'll be back. This is the NBL on BTV. Left in quarter as Villadares finds Akain for that easy layup after he missed an easy one before that one. As the Dasman Ballers have built an 8-point lead here in the 4th quarter, trying to force an upset, force a do-or-die game. Let's see what will happen as Arce comes back into the game for Bulacan. Trying to find some rhythm in this game. They haven't had any consistent offense the entire game, as De La Cruz is still the main point guard. Finds Eliamil. Kantimbuhan tries to steal. Eliamil doesn't make him pay. Gabion handing the basketball to the corner. Long three-pointer. Looks short, is short. Battle for the loose ball. Ball will go to the Bulacan Makabayan.
Substitution, Sornet for Kantimbuhan.
Sornet comes out, Kantimbuhan comes in. But the ball is with De La Cruz once again from the Bulacan Makabayan. Still no consistent offense for them. As a foul is called on the floor, so that is the 4th team foul on Dasma Ballers. One more and they're in the penalty. This could be a storyline as Bulacan hasn't made their free throws, but they have been getting to the penalty early in quarters. Eliamil has been called from 3. Celso pounds inside to Sumampong. Sumampong, nowhere to go. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Shoots, misses. Akain with the rebound. Gabion with the leak out. Easy layup for Dasma Ballers. Another 10-point lead for the Dasma Ballers, keeping the #1 seed Bulacan Makabayan at bay. De La Cruz to Arce to Celso. Sumampong. Eliamil for 3. He's been wanting that 3-point shot. Can't get it to go. Bulacan has been called from the 3-pointer the entire game. Only won the entire game. Gabion almost makes another 3-pointer as Akain gets it back. Sornet drives inside. Short jumper for Sornet is good. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Dasma Ballers. 12-point lead as Bulacan can't just find any offense at all in this game. And we have a foul called on the floor as Dasma is now in the penalty. Great move by Sornet. And De La Cruz will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws as we are already in a penalty. Villadares comes out. Junard Caparida comes in to the ball game. Bulacan, again the storyline, missing their free throws and their 3-pointers. No shooting for them at all, no rhythm in this game as they're now down by 11 points as De La Cruz makes the first one. De La Cruz, second free throw. Makes it 2 for 2. Finally a 2 for 2 trip at the line for Bulacan. Gabion handling the basketball. Very shifty player. Gabion drives inside against Celso, drops it off. Great play by Dasma. Pushes the lead back down to 12. Just dicing the defense of Bulacan. De La Cruz to Celso. Good play from De La Cruz. And now they're going to go back to a man-to-man defense. De La Cruz against Gabion. Gabion using that screen. Arce against Sornet. Sornet, Caparida, short jumper is good as well. Dasamariñas just getting their shots to go in. Ball will stay with Bulacan. Eliamil comes out. Kudia comes in. So Dasma Ballers hitting their shots. No time left so far for Bulacan, as we are down to the last 4 minutes and 20 seconds in this game. Kudia, easy shot inside. Battle for the rebound. Kudia and Celso, teammates batting for that rebound. Kantimbuhan almost lost the basketball. Gets it to Gabion. Controlling the time. They know they're up by 12 points. De La Cruz trying to press her. Gabion crosses him over. Draws the foul, goes to the free throw line. Gabion showing handles the entire game. Draws the foul. As Gabion was being pressured by De La Cruz, goes for that behind the back, then switches it in with a crossover. Gabion, 2 for 2 at the line. Biggest lead of the ball game, 14 points. Fajardo gets the basketball. Tries to force it this time. Easy shot for Dominic Fajardo. Looking like a man on a mission, trying to get his team to come back. 3 minutes, 45 seconds. No time left for Bulacan to mount a comeback if they don't push now. Gabion controlling the time. Crosses over Dominic Fajardo, trying to use that screen. Stolen by Fajardo. Back-to-back layups for Dominic Fajardo. Cuts that lead down. Katimuhan fakes, tries to waste some time. 10-point lead for Dasma. Time management is key for them in this game. Step back for Katibuhan, no go. As Kudia gets it, they have to go. De La Cruz. De La Cruz to Celso. Foul is called as Celso will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Great steal by Dominic Fajardo in that play. Wanting to dunk that ball, settles for a layup. So Bulacan trying to desperately fight back in this last few minutes. Celso makes his free throw. So the penalty situation being taken advantage by Bulacan as they cut down the lead to single digits, 9-point lead. Make it an 8-point lead as you have a timeout by the Dasma Ballers on the floor. The lead is now down to 8. We'll be back. This is the NBL on BTV. Back to the ball game. As you can see, this is one of our backboards as it cracked earlier due to a dunk during the warm-ups by one of our players. And that's why we started late. A few repairs had to be made, and so far, so good for our players. So once again, we are back to the ball game. Under 3 minutes left. 2 minutes 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. As Fajardo gets the steal, drops it off. Foul is called as De La Cruz will go to the line as Bulacan is making a run in this fourth quarter. Castro gets called for the foul. That is his 4th foul. De La Cruz made 2 of 2 earlier. This will cut it down to 6. So a lot of time left for Bulacan. He makes that one, cuts it out to 7. As they made up those points in short time. It was a 14-point game. Now a potentially a 6-point game. As Bulacan stormed back. So they made it up in no time. So that is a good sign. Caparida drives inside. Makes it against Celso. De La Cruz handing the basketball back up to 8. Arce gives it to Dominic Fajardo. Fajardo inside, spins, drops it off to Celso. Great pass by Fajardo to Celso. Cuts it down to 6 once again. Arce. Sornet handing the basketball. Trying to go up against the defense of Dasma. Santimbuan tries a 3, misses. Kudia gets it. Kudia to Fajardo. Fajardo trying to take over this game. Double team against Fajardo. To Kudia. Bad pass by Fajardo. Kantibuhan. De La Cruz gives up the foul. 1 minute 46 seconds left. Dasma Ball is trying to survive. Very important free throws for Kantibuhan. Fajardo taking time to pass that ball to release it. Kantibuhan. First free throw is good. Pushes it to 7. Kantibuhan, second free throw. Good as well, 2 for 2. The lead is back up to 8. Arce handing the basketball. Gets it to De La Cruz. De La Cruz drives inside. Makes the shot. 6-point game once again. 86-80, that is our score. Caparida handing the basketball. Double team. Ball will go to the Bulacan Makabayan as Dominic Fajardo taps it away from Junard Caparida. So a chance to cut that lead further down. Still a lot of time for Bulacan, 86-80. De La Cruz driving inside. Almost loses the basketball to Celso. Celso inside. Foul is called as Bulacan will go back once again to the free throw line as Arce will shoot for two. Great cut by Arce to draw that foul again. Sornet couldn't find his balance. Pushes Arce. Let's see if Bulacan makes their free throws in this quarter. Arce, first free throw is good. Cuts that lead down to 5. Crowd here waking up. Arce, second free throw is good as well. 4-point game. As Castro is handing the basketball, having a hard time. Castro loses the basketball. Good defense once again from Bulacan. Dasma Ballers having trouble with the pressure in this game so far. Good defense by Fajardo. No foul called there. 1 minute and 17 seconds left in this game. Still a lot of time for both teams to come away with a win. Arce inbounds to De La Cruz. De La Cruz to Kudia. Finds Fajardo. Fajardo layup inside. Is good. Cuts that lead down to 2. 1 minute and 7 seconds left in this ball game. And Bulacan has come storming back from a 14-point deficit to cut that lead down to 2 points. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for an exciting finish right here in NBL. Ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. And we are back. This is the NBL on BTV. We're in for an exciting finish. 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the ball game. As Bulacan Makabayan has come storming back from a 14-point deficit. Just down by 2 points with still a lot of time. Led by Fajardo as Cantibuan tries to grab that basketball. Successfully inbounds. Drives inside. Nowhere to go. Castro drops it off. Short jumper for Dasamariñas. Rabe makes that short jumper. Timeout is called by Bulacan. Great play off of the timeout by Dasamariñas Ballers. We'll be back after this timeout. We are back to the ball game. Ball is with the Bulacan Makabayan as they are now down by 4 points. 58 seconds left in the quarter as Dasamariñas Ballers executed a perfect out-of-bounds play, out of the timeout play, to get it to Rabe for a short jumper to counter that run from Bulacan. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 14 seconds to shoot for Bulacan. As they find once again Fajardo in the corner. No time left. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Arce handing it. Trying to look for Celso. Celso to Kudia. Easy shot for Kudia. Cuts that lead back down to 2. Ball is with Caparida. Makain handing the basketball. Gets it to Cantibuan. Cantibuan breaks away. Gets stolen by Arce, and Dasamariñas is called for the foul. Penalty. So Arce will go to the free throw line for a chance to tie this ball game. Castro comes out of the ball game as Sornel comes in for Dasma. So both teams executing in this fourth quarter. Arce made 2 free throws earlier. Let's see if he can complete it once again. Makes the first. Cuts it to a 1-point ball game. Arce. Can he make it 2 for 2? Misses that time. 1-point lead for the Dasma Ballers as Akain handles the basketball. Gives it to Kantimbuhan. Rabe has it. Caparida handling the basketball. Cross-court pass. 10 seconds left. Let's see where the ball goes. Rabe to Akain. Akain fakes. Short jumper. Misses. Ball goes back to Dasma. They're forced to foul. No time left, and we have a foul called. 1.2 seconds remaining in the game. De La Cruz with the 4th foul as he finally fouls Sornet. Good passing from Dasamariñas. As we have a timeout called by the Dasamariñas Ballers to set it up. This last play after the free throws, still not a guarantee that they will win. It's just a 1-point game with 1.2 seconds left. Bulacan still has a timeout. Anything can happen. Bulacan just down by 1 as Arce missed his free throws to tie the game. Dasma Ballers have to make these 2 free throws to ensure, or at least give his team the biggest chance to win this ball game. So both teams game planning. Dasamariñas will probably make the first and miss the second, but there's still a timeout to be called by Bulacan. So great play for them. In that fumble, they couldn't secure the rebound and they couldn't foul in that last play as Dasma just swung the ball around and Sornet got the ball back. So still some time, not yet in the penalty. So all Dasma has to do is inbound. Bulacan has to foul very quickly in this possession. Our referees didn't call a foul. As Dasma Ballers come away with a win, but our referees are talking about something on the floor. So our referee the call. There was supposed to be a foul on the floor. As Gudya immediately wrapped up Akain, but the referees called the foul late. So let's see what is the call on the floor. So let's see. There's still a free throw coming up, I think, for the Dasma Ballers. With some time left on the clock. So we are resetting the clock. So we have a foul shot situation on the floor. Let's see what the referee has called. 0.8 seconds. I think that is the official time that will be left on the clock.
Foul on number 15, Rocco Pucha, penalty. That's his 3rd personal foul.
So all Dasamariñas has to do is make these 2 free throws, and you think they'd probably win this game. No time left with 0.8 remaining. .8 seconds remaining on the clock. as our referees are still deciding, or are we're still fixing the clock over here to set it up to 0.8 seconds. The coach, of course, of the Dasamariñas Ballers, Coach Aziguro, not happy with how this game's ended, but will be happy if they win this game. But of course, they allowed Bulacan to storm back into this game, almost tying the ball game. But no time left on the clock, as 0.8 seconds will be remaining on the clock, as Akain will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. So we're just fixing the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with us as the Ballers might force an upset to force a do-or-die game against the Bulacan Makabayan in this ball game. So let's see what our referees will call so far, as the Dasma Ballers have shown that they belong in the semifinals in this ball game, playing very well in the entire game. Caparida leading the way, and Dominic Fajardo for Bulacan leading it as well, setting the clock at 0.8. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 0.8 on the shot clock, as Akain will go to the free throw line, trying to ice this game. Just setting the score up first, 88-87. That's our technical committee, just making sure everything goes smoothly and properly in this last 0.8 seconds of the ball game. Anything can happen, even with 0.3 seconds. Miracles have happened in ball games. So Akain at the free throw line. Jeff Akain wanting to ice this game. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
2 foul shots. Jeff Akain.
Jeff Akain. First free throw. No go! Second free throw for Akain. Misses that well. No time. He from De La Cruz almost goes in. That was almost straight to win the ball game, but Bulacan loses this one as Dasma Ballers comes up with the upset to force a do-or-die game here in our semifinals. So both semifinals games going for a do-or-die games. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the Dasamariñas Ballers 88, Bulacan Makabayan 87. And we're back to wrap up this ball game. The Dasamariñas Ballers come out with a win, 88-87 against the Bulacan Makabayan to force a do-or-die game this Saturday. So ladies and gentlemen, kasama natin ang ating best player of the game. We have John Gabion. Congratulations.
Salamat po.
So, kita natin si John. Ang init to start off the ball game. 4 3-pointers, unang 5 minutes of ball game. Finished with 5 3-pointers for the game. Nagpakita pa ng Sham God earlier in the ball game. And of course, congratulations for coming up with the the upset win. So ano yung mindset nyo coming into the ball game? Alam natin number 1 yung Bulacan. Ano yung mga tinutukan nyo ni Coach?
Yung sinabi lang sa amin ni Coach yung defense, yun yung ano yun namin, yung hard namin. Hard defense lang. Yun lang.
Tapos alam natin nung fourth quarter may furious rally yung yung Bulacan, humahabol sila. Tapos ikaw yung nag-shoot ng mga free throws para tumigil yung lead nila. Ano yung mindset mo nung humahabol yung Bulacan against your team?
Tiwala lang sa kampe, yun. Tsaka yun lang. Tiwala lang sa mga teammates.
So as you can see, your stats, 19 points and 8 rebounds. Meron ka bang babatiin?
Opo, binabati ko po lahat ng taga St. Peter, pamilya ko, asawa ko, anak ko, tsaka
Teammates mo nandun.
mga teammates ko, JBF, si Consi Martin, si Mayor, lahat po, lahat sila binabati ko po. Ako po si Jan Gabion, tunay na homegrown ng Dasamariñas, Cavite.
Ayan. All right, so congratulations sa Dasamariñas Ballers coming up with the upset win, 88-87. Magbabalik tayo for our games on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Our first game, a do-or-die matchup once again for our semifinals. Bulacan Makabayan kalaban ng Dasamariñas Ballers for our first game. And of course, our second game, the Parañaque Aces against the Laguna Pistons. We're going to be at the San Dionisio Gym in Parañaque City. See you guys there December 1, 2018. Once again, thank you for joining us. This is the NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.